I hear you both have completely different personalities, and from reading your book, it sounds that way. How are you? How are you
Yeah.
so different?
Well, I start off the chapter with my mom's words of advice, and then I completely obliterate them by the time the chapter is done. I'm, yeah, I'm a risk taker. She is not.
I'm a safety person.
I am not.
I look through everything, yes. What will be the end result if I take these steps, and if I don't like what's coming at the end, I tend not to.
And I'm much more, I follow my feeling and my gut. I'm very spontaneous and impulsive.
Where do you think you got that?
I think I'm a mixture of my parents. I think my dad was always encouraging about exploring and feeling free and taking chances and risks, and then seeing what the consequences might be. And then I also think it's part of your personality. I mean, having 4 kids, the way they come out screaming or not, or happy or calm or feisty or relaxed, I mean, I think it starts in the womb, honestly. You know, since we're talking about Mother's Day, and I definitely think that my mom said they used to call me Thumper because I was like
She's always kicking. It was always something
in
protruding
utero.
from my belly somewhere,
Has
trying
she
to get
changed?
out.
Has she changed?
Not too much.
I mean, I'm active. I'm definitely active. And again, you know, I think it's, sometimes you call it the fire in your belly, but I'm always like, what's next? What can I do? How can, that looks like fun. I've never done it before, but you know what? Let's go for it. That's my personality.
She's a roller coaster kind of gal. I'm a merry-go-round person.
I ski, she stays in the lodge. You know?
Yes.
I'm on the hill, she's drinking hot chocolate.
So has Vanessa taught you anything, raising her and watching her as an adult now?
How to be a mother?
About
just
life
in general?
in general.
She loves to travel, so I enjoy traveling too. So I enjoy that experience. She's taught me to, you know, go places with her and her friends,
But
which is fun.
I grew up and my parents always traveled as well, so that was something that you kind of taught me as well.
Yeah, but as the mother, I would never admit that she's taught me a whole lot, because I do like being the mother.
Do you like to be in charge? Vanessa's saying
course,
yes.
I think so. But I'm a teacher of 37 years, so had that experience. So.
Well, and to be successful, I have a very close relationship with my mom too, and you have to have a strong mom behind you too to also push you and encourage you. What has that dynamic been like?
Well, especially in this business. I mean, we have to take risks. We always have to reinvent ourselves and stay current, and it's a constant grind for us. So to have someone who can support us through the whole thing and have longevity, because you never really can stop and rest on your laurels, because you've got to keep it moving.
You want to stay relevant.
Exactly. It's always great to have the sounding board as well, someone who's known you your whole life and knows what you're capable of and believes in you. So when you get lost in that whole quagmire, you have somebody to reflect it back and say, yes, you can do this, relax, go for it.
And how fantastic that you have somebody you can trust, because in a business they can just stab you in the back left and right.
Yeah. Well, I tend to say how I feel about something, especially if you ask me. It may not be the answer you want to hear, but it's how I feel about whatever that issue is, and I'll tell you.
And that's what you say in your book too, that your parents, neither one of them minced words with you.
Yeah, that was an important part of the memoir, because I had, you know, time and time again thought about it, had opportunities to write it, and I didn't want to do a tell-all. And I've told some of these stories over and over again. I'm like, how am I going to approach this whole period of my life with a different perspective? And anyone who knows me and knows my mother, anything that happens in my life, they'll say, God, what did Helen have to say about that? Or, oh, I can't wait to hear what Helen had to say. And she's such a force that I knew that her commenting on everything in my life would be funny, would be very accurate, and show people what I was dealing with, not only dealing with my own life, but dealing with my mother and her opinion.